This is Rosie!
Y'all. He's lucky I still let him live in the house. Hey y'all. This is my husband Jared.
It's my wife Jenny.
It's Cherry Pie Cottage.
Episode 85.
What? So we live in Lubbock, Texas. At least I do currently. He might not be for a while. Just you wait. Welcome to all of our new viewers. Stick around. I do love him very dearly. He's not going anywhere. He just did something dumb. To our returning viewers, you already know. I mean, single white male.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, not because he's a single white male. It's something.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you'd have to go back and watch the episode. So, what's been going on?
Not a whole lot.
Work.
What's been going on with you, babe?
Not a lot. Work.
Yeah, that's good.
Been getting Advents ready, getting the Christmas collection ready to drop.
Yeah.
Now, what dumb thing did you do?
It's not dumb.
It is dumb because you did
It can't be dumb when it's this cute. Okay?
She is super
Look how
cute.
sweet.
And she does get along with our other dog. But he came home Saturday with a dog. Didn't bother to even say, hey babe, can we get another dog? Is a puppy okay? You know, I'm the one that's at home all the time. He's the one that goes to work. So guess who has to deal with the puppy all day while trying to run a small business?
Scripturally, I did it right. Okay. If you look in...
Do try this and see how well you work.
If you look in the book of Second Opinions, chapter 6, verse 13.
Second Opinions, not a real book.
Second Opinions, chapter 6, verse 13 says, "'Tis better to ask forgiveness than permission."
No. No, if he was at home all the time, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But the thing is that I'm the one that has to deal with her because they always attach themselves to me. Not the children that are at home or the child that's at home right now because the other one is off at college and working and all of that. So it's me. Guess who got woken up at the crack of dawn because of a puppy?
I love you. And you love me.
I love him, but I'm very irritated that he brought home a dog without even asking. I did not want another dog. Just didn't. One was enough. She was perfect. She's trained. She knows the routine. She's the sweetest thing. She can never ever die. And then he brings home another dog who's super sweet and lovable and gets along with Kiki, and it's, you know, great for Kiki, but she's a puppy. I don't want to do the puppy stage again. I just don't. I'm done. I raised 2 kids. I got a puppy, raised it, and then he brought me home another puppy.
So, this is Rosie.
Rosy.
Yeah.
He goes, you get to name it.
Yeah.
You get to name her.
This is Rosie. Say hi, Rosie. Say hi to the people.
Hi, babies.
So, Rosie is a Pit Terrier mix, which Pit is a terrier mix in the first place, but she's got some kind of extra terrier. So
yeah. Well, they're down right now because she doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Hi, babies. Hi.
So we're gonna send her away with Michael. Go see Michael.
Come here.
But she is sweet as can be. So Haley and I went to the shelter on Saturday, and we like to go so we can.
Kiki, go with Michael. Go. Go.
Go, Kiki.
Go. Good girl.
Good girl. We like to go so that way we can just, you know, see the dogs, pet the dogs, love on the dogs, whatever. And, you know, get our eardrums ruptured by all the barking that's going on in there. And we've done it once before. And that time, it was unequivocal. Okay, my beautiful wife here, my beautiful, understanding, perfect wife, said,
He's sucking up, y'all.
do not come home with another dog. While we were there, I texted her a picture of a dog. She said, we are not getting another dog.
Made
I said,
myself
okay.
clear.
I said, okay. This was, when was that?
In the summer.
In the
was still
summertime.
working at Brahms.
Yeah, months ago, right? This time, when we left, there was no, we do not come home with another dog.
Didn't think I had to tell him a second time. You know, he's a grown man, not a toddler.
I texted her a picture of a different dog, and I get the emoji.
Because it was a Kiki.
It looked just like Kiki, but a boy.
And a
smaller.
puppy. But it was a boy, so I know I wouldn't have to worry about that because we just prefer female dogs.
Yeah.
There's nothing against male dogs.
Yeah, nothing against male
prefer
dogs. And I texted her the breed. And she says, okay.
Like, why are you telling me this? This is not going to change my mind. I still don't want another dog.
And according to Second Expectations, chapter 3, verse
Again,
12,
not a real book.
that which is not explicitly forbidden can be interpreted as condoned.
See, he's smiling and thinks he's joking. I'm seriously irritated with him, y'all.
I know she's seriously irritated, but I know she loves me enough that she'll forgive me.
Well, divorce is not an option, so I mean, what other choice do I have?
And it's a dog. I mean, I even told Haley.
Easy for him. He goes to work all week
I
long.
told Haley. I said, Haley asked, what happens if her and Kiki don't get along? I said, well then I guess we'll just have to find her another home. It was free adoption day. So to adopt the dog, we were out no money. And they even gave us a $10 gift card to go to a pet store here in town and get whatever we wanted for the dog. And I got her a nice collar. I thought it was a very pretty collar. Apparently not pretty enough, but...
It wasn't even that. It wasn't the right material. It was a rougher, not as softer material. I wanted one like Kiki's.
But...
If I was going to be forced to keep a dog that I didn't want in the first place.
I know that it was a bold move.
It was the wrong move.
I know that not all men would make that same move. But I did, and...
I will seriously kick him out of the house if he does it again.
I have promised not to do it again.
Ever.
Ever. I will
It
not...
is now on video.
Let me put it out there to all the people, okay? I will never bring a dog home without talking to her first.
The answer is going to be no from now on. I think Kiki and Rosie are going to be the last of it.
You say
Simply.
that. You say
I
that.
say that because I don't want a puppy again.
You say that. Until...
I love dogs.
Until we're empty nesters, and then you want the little pitter-patter of the tippy-taps.
No, because our kids will have dogs, and I'll be watching them during the day. Haley has already said that when she moves out. What's wrong?
She messed in my room.
Like pee or poo?
Well, why didn't you let her out again? Let her outside. Don't leave her in there.
The perils of puppy life.
This is why, y'all. I've raised 2 kids. They're both teenagers. One is an adult teenager. I have, already done the training and the puppy portion with one dog.
Outside.
And she is perfect. I love Kiki to death. She can never, ever, ever die. And then he brings me home another one that is not chill like Kiki. That is not Kiki. So, yeah. I don't want to train her. And he's like, yeah, you won't have to. You won't. I'm the one that's home.
He's home too.
He doesn't keep her constantly out from underfoot when I'm over there. He doesn't keep her out of my office because it's impossible to keep a puppy with legs out to here.
The box that the kennel came in I mean, it's a good sized box. It's flat.
Big enough that most
flat.
dogs would not.
But it's big. She puts it in front of her office door, puts a chair there to like pin it against the wall. And Rosie just walks up to it, just boing, right over.
I don't have a door on my office because I don't want to be closed off from everybody. So he's bringing home a door tomorrow.
Yes.
That is like what, 4 foot tall?
Yes, it's gonna be 4 foot tall.
So that way that it's still open at the top, but tall enough that Rosie can't get over. So, and if he doesn't bring me one home tomorrow, he's going to be in more trouble. She's sweet. I just don't want to do the puppy stage again. I do still love him. He's still sleeping in the same bed as me. I still cooked him a steak tonight, so. But I can guarantee you, I'm getting a door tomorrow in my office.
Yes. Yes.
So, the other thing that's going on is the Halloween Advent starts tomorrow. It's Hocus Pocus. So, on my Instagram, I will be showing what the colorway is alongside the picture, the reference picture. Also, Rosie is 7 months old and she tried to nurse on Kiki. Kiki is fixed. Never ever had a litter, never produced milk or anything.
Yeah.
So, but apparently it's like a comfort thing for puppies and they will do it until they're a year old.
Yeah. And before that, if Rosie got too close to Kiki, she would kind of like...
She'd look at her like, what are you here for?
Once she did that, Kiki was like, oh, bless your heart.
You're dumb.
You're
okay.
so dumb.
I'll teach you. Now Kiki just absolutely adores her and like, now she lays on the couch and like Rosie goes full blast at her, hits her face on the back of the couch and then just like wrestles with her and Kiki's just like, oh honey child, come on now, calm down. But, and then Kiki gets upset if you take Rosie away without her.
Yes.
So, Kiki likes to have Rosie where she can see her and or hear her.
Yes.
So.
Okay.
You can tell them about our cow.
We're doing a cow. It's called the Mini Happy Cow. And it is running through...
End of the year.
The end of the year. And it is with the pattern that... my beautiful, amazing, loving, understanding, perfect wife designed herself.
I am not perfect.
It's called the Mini Happy.
Yes.
Yes. And it uses 83 mini skeins.
No, it doesn't.
Or 52 full skeins. So.
No. It uses 12 minis or 24 minis. So depending on if you knit the cowl or the shawl.
Right.
So.
I was close.
Very, very customizable. You can pick and choose what you want to do or you can just follow the pattern. So there are 3 stitch patterns for the cowl and 4 for the shawl. So. But. Do you have anything else to add to what's been going on?
No. You're looking at me like I should.
I don't know.
Should I?
I don't know.
No?
It's time to move on to
Faux party!
Hey babe, you got any faux?
I do.
No, you don't.
I
That's a
do.
whip.
No.
That's a whip.
This is a faux.
That's a whip because it's not finished completely.
Then whenever you have ends that still need to be woven in, then that's a whip.
No, because sometimes I don't even weave in the ends. They're wearable. We know this.
This is usable.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. It's not sealed or anything.
It doesn't need to be.
Yes, it does.
It's a whip.
It's a whip. Do you have any whips?
No.
Then it's a whip.
Fine.
Am I wrong? You owe me. He's not living it down for a long time. Like, you're taking me to DFW Fiberfest next year.
Oh.
Just, you can bring home another living creature. You can take me to a Fiberfest. They moved the dates. It's not in around Easter now. It's going to be next September. So I'm like super excited because it's actually a time period we could go because we have nothing going on in September. I would see if my mom would want to go, but I don't think she would get it.
She wouldn't.
So, and Michael for sure would be like, okay, Mom, we've seen everything. Can we go?
Yeah.
I took him to the vinyl store here to get some more HTV because he wants a new sweatshirt. And I said, okay, you have to go with me so you can pick out what color you want. And so we get there, he immediately picks it out, and like I've looked at like a total of 2 seconds. Okay, Mom, can we go? Hurry up. I'd ask him, do you think sparkle or glitter? Just get the glitter one, Mom. Come on, just pick. Let's go. So
Is
I was
there a
there.
difference between sparkle and glitter?
Yeah, sparkle. It's like holographic sparkle.
Oh, okay.
So, but oh my goodness, that child. But we go to Cabela's and we're there for hours, and it's okay.
Well, yeah. That's different.
Anyways, rabbit hole.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Do you have any photos?
Yeah. I forgot what this colorway was. And there's rosy hair all over it because you put Rosie on this table while I was cooking supper. He was doing math with Michael. And Rosie wouldn't stay out of the kitchen, so he picked her up and put her on the table in front of him.
It worked for a little while.
Yeah, I can't remember the colorway.
It's one of your friend's colorways, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Pivot?
No, that's the one that's coming this month.
Smelly cat.
No, that's the one I'm knitting now.
Gum would be perfection.
No, I already knit that one. Hold on. Bear with.
I'm doing good, baby. How are you doing?
No, I already knit that one too. This one, I'm not sure.
Monica's apartment?
No, that one was purple, and that was like the very first one I knit for Haley. Give me a sec.
Bear with. Bear with.
Well, it's not that one. It's that one. What is that? The one where everyone knows.
Oh. That was going to be my next guess.
Yeah.
I was totally about to say that.
Yeah. This one, that's what I thought it was, but I wasn't 100% sure. So, this is Night Owl Fibers. These socks are for my 14-year-old son that also fit my 37-year-old husband.
It's because I have small feet.
No, you don't. We're size 12. These are the one where everybody knows. Friends Club from Night Owl Fibers. So.
What is that in Canada?
What?
Size 12.
I don't know.
I don't know if their sizes are different.
They are. But I have to use his sock blockers because mine are too small. So this makes pair number 3 or 4 for the year for Michael, and I've got to make one more pair for him, which I will start on November 1st. Then I will knit another pair for Haley also. So I've got one on the needles, but I got another one for her. Then in December, he picked out some yarn, and I'll be making him a pair of fingering weight socks. He picked not self-striping, so I don't know if they'll get done in the month of December.
The scandal.
I don't like knitting socks that are not self-striping. They take longer, and I'm bored. I can't see the progress as well. So, did you figure it out?
Yeah, it's the same size.
Oh.
U.S. and Canada has the same
okay.
shoe sizes.
So, but that's all I have for faux. So, do you have anything else to add? Rabbit hole to go down?
No, because apparently my faux is not faux enough.
It's not a faux. Most of the time, if mine still have ends to be woven in now, it's because I'm just not weaving them in. I've gotten a lot better about weaving them in. So then it's time to move on to whip it. Whip it good.
Hey babe, what you whipping up?
I am whipping up socks and a sweater and a shawl. I was not super monotonous this last time.
You mean monogamous?
Monotonous.
Oh,
I know what I said.
Okay.
The correct word would have been monogamous, but I said monotonous on purpose because it's monotonous to work on one project.
I see.
So these are, let me see, do I have her tag? Because I want to show y'all her tag. So y'all can go get some of her yarn. You can't get this one right now, but she has lots of other colorways. She has her Christmas for pre-order right now. This is Night Owl Fibers. They also have a podcast. But there's her address. She is nightowlfibers.com. This is on her Barn Owl sock, and it is Smelly Cat. Smelly cat, smelly cat, what are they feeding you? Okay, I'm not gonna sing anymore.
Copyright infringement.
Yeah, pretty much. Otherwise, I would sing it. In this house, me and Haley break out in song over random things. You say one word, and we will sing.
I can attest.
So that's how far I've gotten, because I started these Friday.
Luckily, Michael and I don't do anything quite so annoying as that.
You mean quote movies all the time when somebody says one word? Not even movies, shows, commercials.
I don't quote commercials. That'd be silly.
You quote commercials too? The only commercial me and Haley quote is the O'Reilly Auto Parts. Ow! So, and this is in my unicorn bag from Happy Little Yarn, because Haley, I use that for all of her stuff because Haley is our unicorn child.
Mm-hmm.
She loves unicorns, always has. Can I keep going, or do you want to talk about yours? Okay, I'll keep going, since you're not using your words. Okay, hey babe, what are you whipping up?
Okay, so this is something I was supposed to whip up
Last Christmas.
11 months ago.
It's now going to be a Christmas present for this year.
So, I think it's safe to say I don't think he watches, or does
No, he doesn't.
I don't think your mom watches either.
No.
All right, so her dad is a pepper fiend. He will put 83 pounds of pepper on everything.
Yeah, he's just about killed his taste buds. Like, I don't know how he does it.
So, I am going to contribute to that. I made him a pepper mill. So, there's a little door right there. That's where the peppercorns go into. Right, yeah, there we go. Peppercorns go in there. You turn the little handle. Pepper comes out there. I'm not sure how to adjust the coarseness of it though. That's something I'll have to figure out before I give it to him.
Dad likes it really coarse.
And I also need to finish the wood because this not matching this
It's driving him nuts.
kind of bothers me. That kind of bothers me. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to use coffee to finish the wood. Just make a cup of coffee and let the wood soak in it. I can take all this apart, take it all back apart, and to where it's just a piece of wood, and let it soak in coffee, and then let it dry, and put it all back together.
And then put a coat of olive oil, right?
Yeah, I'll probably put a coat of olive oil.
Or
on it.
beeswax.
Probably olive oil. I need to sand it down a little more too. There's a few spots that didn't quite sand out right. But these lines on here are actually burned in. So I made a little groove in there and then used just a piece of wire while it was spinning, and it burns it, and I like the way it looks. But pepper grinder. So I thought it was a faux, but it's just a whip.
Mm-hmm.
We're about out of time.
Yep. We'll be back.
Okay.
Okay. We didn't say this at the beginning, but it is October 18th,
Yep.
2021. Our daughter.
It's somebody's birthday.
No, our daughter's now 19.
Was she home when I was text bombing her this morning?
Yes. Because I got woken up early by dogs. I needed to shower. So I let them out, I fed them, I put Kiki in Haley's room, and Kiki didn't like that because she wasn't near Rosie, and I woke Michael up so he could watch Rosie while I showered, and so then when I came out, Haley was awake making banana bread. So
Banana cake.
she's like, I was productive, it's okay. But my next whip is in my Ginger Snap Wizard of Oz bag. And this is a project y'all have seen before. But I've made some progress on it. It's my Gardenia wrap by Amba O'Brien.
Amba.
She's Australian, I believe. I don't usually print in color because my printer likes to be dumb. Even though we got a brand new printer. So I changed my third color to this, which was like, been in my stash for a few years. This is by Tippy Tree Yarns, and it is her first iteration of the Nutcracker. So.
You know what it almost looks like? You know that stocking cap that I knit long time ago, the long one, out of the No Makers yarn? Kind of looks like that. Wait, was it No Makers? It was a zombie colorway. So.
It was No Makers.
Okay.
So I was going to use the Wicked Knitto one, but it was just too light. I wanted something that was different from the first color, which the first color was Lollipop Girl Yarns. There's always room for hot cocoa. There's her tag. And then the red was part of the Dr. Pepper set. She gifted me for my birthday. Not the other Laura gifted me from Knit for Brains, but Lara from Lollipop Girl Yarns dyed it. Yeah. So last time, okay, that's getting on my nerves. Okay, last time you saw it, I was where the stitch marker is. So I finished it out, and I've started adding in the next color, and I'm on the decreasing end. Woo! So I got out to like 400 something stitches, and now I'm decreasing back down. So.
That's why I do not knit shawls or wraps.
Oh, they're not all like this. Most of them are not all like this, but instead of knitting like from the little bitty down, I'm making the point, or knitting from one point to the other, this is knitting from one edge to the other. And this is a wrap.
I have knit one shawl.
And it was
entire
so
knitting.
tight it could stand on its own.
It was as stiff as this little notebook here. Okay. Like
It called for 2 skeins of yarn. He used
half.
Yeah.
I think.
3/4 of one skein.
Yeah. So like the bottom of it was still pointed and could not be blocked out.
The part that was supposed to be flat.
Yeah, it could not be blocked flat. So I guess the top of it.
Yeah.
Could not be blocked flat for anything. And it was the Messalina cowl by
Bakery Bears.
Bakery Bears. And I love the pattern. I made it for my mom, but that was back when I could knit chainmail. Like my mom could get shot with that shawl, and
very first started knitting.
Yeah.
So look, I wrapped up the handles.
Okay.
So it's not gonna get caught on the back, and it fell on the floor. So.
Hey babe.
I don't think did you ever give it to your mom?
Mm-hmm. Hey babe.
Yeah.
What else are you whipping up?
One more thing. And this one is my So Faded. No clue why I said it like that, but I did, so moving on. I'm trying to find the front page, y'all. My So Faded by Drea Renee, but you see the lines Like old printer, new printer,
Oh.
they all do this.
Like
I don't
D's right there.
I don't get it. And it's not out of ink. It didn't need to be cleaned or anything. I don't know why it's doing that, and I don't know what to do to fix it. So, this is my So Faded by Drea Renee Knits. I am on the 4th color. I had just started the 3rd color last time. But ta-da! I'm loving it so much. Not sure why this is like looking weird. Probably because it just needs to be blocked. I don't know. But once I block it, that'll go away. So, I've added in the 3rd color. Like, already faded it in. So now I'm knitting just, not the 3rd color, 4th color. And it was, the color after that was going to be this, because it was going to go from this to this. But when I switched out the Wicked Knitta for the Tippy Tree, I decided that this, the Wicked Knitter, would fade really well into my hedgehog. So, that is my plan now. Shouldn't change my colors again. Let me see, do I have my tags? Yes, I do. Okay, you want to hold my sweater up for me real quick? Please.
Totes.
I don't have the tag for the Wicked Knitter. I don't know where it is. I think it's over there on my... I can't remember what it was called. But it's literally, it's Wicked Knitta with an AH instead of an ER. I guess I don't have the tag for that one. I guess I just stuck the yarn in here. Okay, so the top one is, this one is Happy Little Yarn. And it's Peach King. She does not dye yarn anymore. Then the next one is Lollipop Girl Yarns, Care Bears. That was from her summer advent. Then this one is Lily and Pine Fiber Arts, Spring Things. And then this one down here is Hedgehog Fibers, Beach Bunny. And this tag is so messed up because they put the price tag over the name. But, so I'm going to do 4 inches on this color, then I'll fade in my next color, and then knit 2 inches, and then my ribbing, which is 2 inches, and then I'm done with the body.
So how do you fade into the next color?
It's part of the pattern. It's a paid for pattern.
Oh, okay.
So
you can't tell me that.
No. But it's really easy. Really, really easy.
I thought it was just a generic technique.
No. It's where I was switching colors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
But really enjoying it. These right here are all my stitch markers showing me where I faded in other colors. So that way I know for the sleeves. And this pattern does not tell you how to, it just gives you the technique of how to fade, but it doesn't tell you when you should fade, how many colors and all of that. She gives you suggestions. So it's super, super customizable and very easy. So you could use as many colors or as few colors as you want.
Could you do one color?
Probably. Be really boring knit. But, this is in my black Knit for Brains. Knit for Brains. Giant canvas bag. And it's got strings on it. Okay. That one made it on the couch.
All right.
So that is all of my whips. So, do you have any more whips?
I do not.
Now it's time for something completely different, as requested by several of our viewers.
Several?
Several. One in particular is Rachel's mom from Night Owl Fibers. I cannot believe I can't remember your name. Just so we're clear, I'm awful with names in general. So it's not you. It's 100% me. Most of the time he has to remember them for me. How can I not remember your name?
Bear with.
Sorry. Well, I've said it before. I'm sorry.
Well,
Seriously.
Night Owl Fiber's mom.
Rachel's mom from Night Owl Fibers, specifically on their latest podcast, said for me to tell you she needs the dad jokes.
Okay.
So, but she is not the only one that asked for them.
Okay.
Lyra.
Well, I know Lyra.
Yeah, Lyra always wants them.
Okay.
So, hey babe.
Yeah, babe.
What's in the news?
So, babe,
Brenda. That's your name. Brenda.
You did that on purpose.
No, I did not.
You did that on purpose.
No, I did not. It literally came into my head like, hey babe, what's in the news? I promise I did not do it on purpose.
So, babe.
Yes, babe.
I went by Cabela's.
You already brought home a dog. What else?
I want to buy a canoe.
Why?
I want to buy a canoe because I found out that if you buy a canoe, you can turn it upside down and wear it as a hat. Because it's capsized.
Wow. What else is in the news, dearest?
So, just recently, I went to that wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to a wedding. Catholic wedding. Never been to one.
We're not Catholic.
Not Catholic. I'm not going to say anything against the Catholics.
Whole new experience.
Just all new experience. It was my boss's daughter's wedding. And she was kind enough to allow him to invite a bunch of people from work to come to the wedding. Anyway, while we were there, during the ceremony, I tapped him on the shoulder and I said, "Do you mind if I say a word?" Right? And he says, "Of course. Go right ahead." And I stand up and I take the microphone and I say, "Plethora." And I sit back down. And my boss looks at me and he says, "That really means a lot."
Y'all.
So, do you know how to tell the sex of an ant?
No.
You drop it in water.
Oh, okay.
You drop the ant in water. If it sinks, it's a girl ant. But if it floats...
It's a boy ant. Oh my god. Oh.
So, everybody's heard of Karl Marx. Okay? Father of the communist movement, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever heard of his twin sister. Nobody knows that Karl Marx had a twin sister. Mm-hmm. Yeah, her name was Anya. And she invented the starter pistol.
Mm-hmm. Really? I'm not saying it this time.
Anya Marx. Oh, I can't tell that one.
Political one?
No. So
it's not like a dirty joke. It's just
no, not a dirty joke. Just not a joke that everybody would appreciate.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that.
Not a politically correct one.
So when I was in high school, did you know I worked as a waiter in a restaurant?
No, you did not.
I did.
No, you did not, because you have said forever that you would never, ever, ever work in food service.
Again.
Wasn't again.
Again. I worked as a waiter in a restaurant. It didn't pay much, but it put food on the table.
You're a dork.
What do you call it when a chameleon can't change colors anymore?
Camille can't.
A reptile dysfunction.
I don't know if that one was appropriate. I don't
What?
know.
A chameleon's a reptile.
I know, but do you really think that one was appropriate?
I got a really good friend.
Way to change the subject.
Yeah, I got a really good friend, Rick. He's a bartender in an Irish pub. Okay.
This is very not believable.
What?
Everybody that knows you and has watched us would not believe that you have a friend that works in an Irish pub.
Yeah, my friend Rick, he's Irish, and he works in an Irish pub. He's a bartender. The pub got robbed one night, and my friend Rick got shot. But luckily, the bullet bounced off of him because his last name is O'Shea. What do you do if you see a spaceman?
Run the other way.
You park your car, man.
Y'all.
So, when I was in high school, I have not always been with this beautiful, perfect, understanding, loving woman right here.
Suck up much.
I dated this girl named Lorraine. Okay.
Lorraine Bobbitt.
No. No. I was dating this girl named Lorraine, but at the same time, I was also dating a girl named Claire Lee. Okay. And I thought I could manage it, but I couldn't. Lorraine.
Clearly, you couldn't.
Lorraine found out. Okay. And I just she dumped me, left me, and the only thing I thought was I can see clearly now. Lorraine is gone.
Y'all. I hope y'all are appreciating this because I live with this, so I'm used to the dumb dad jokes. So.
You know Einstein married his cousin, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think everybody knows that. I think most people know that. Yeah. Einstein married his cousin.
Left his wife to marry his cousin.
Yeah, kind of a dirtbag. But, so, even his marriage was relative.
Is there anything else in the news?
Well, I have a joke about the passive aggressive club. You know what? Never mind. You won't get it.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's it.
You sure?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, back to your regularly scheduled program. So now we're back. It's now time for shop news. So I kind of did a thing that he's like, really? Why did you do that?
Pretty much.
It was not going to affect his life really at all.
Is that another dig about me bringing the dog home?
Yes.
Okay.
Again, not going to live it down anytime soon. Until we are at the point that Kiki's at, he's not living it down. I told him that I am not cleaning up any messes that the dog makes, but that was the same rule with Kiki.
Yeah.
So, and now I love Kiki. She's perfect.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I am now on TikTok.
Ugh.
But I joined it because I know that is the next step for social media. That is where a lot of people are going. So I joined TikTok for my business. But I make stupid, ridiculous TikToks. And I'm still figuring it out. Don't have many, but I am Cherry Pie Cottage on TikTok if you care to follow me. I usually post the videos on Instagram too, but I am on TikTok if y'all want to come and follow me. So, yeah.
She co-opted me into one.
Yeah, I wanted to try this new filter, and it happened to go perfectly. Now I want to show y'all. What? Okay. He was doing the dishes. He never does the dishes. Granted, it was his meal prep that he was cleaning up after.
Exactly.
But the music just happened to fit because I just wanted to capture the moment. But the look on his face where the eyebrow went up, like, yeah, that went perfectly with the music. And I was like, please, babe. I was just testing the filter, but it just happened to be, like, perfect. So I did it. But my favorite is that one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to show that one or no?
I don't care.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. This was the very first one I ever made.
All started when my mom met my dad, and they fell in love, and they had me. Hi, I'm Ryan, and my life, it's kind of crazy. It all started when...
So, now I'm done. I won't show you anymore. You can go watch my TikTok. They're probably on my Instagram Reels too. But that one I was pretty, that's the one that gave me the idea that I should probably do TikTok. That was my Sally colorway and my skeleton colorway from my Halloween advent last year. And this year I put those two colorways together to make the Jack and Sally colorway in the fall collection. So there is still some of that in the shop on Fingering Sock, DK 100, Worsted 100, and Erin Tweed. So, but yeah, that was the first one I made, and I make other stupid ones. They're not, my lip syncing is not great, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get him to get more involved because he would be better at the lip syncing part. But I don't know if I'm gonna convince him or not. But the shop is fully loaded with yarn, bags, and earrings. The Christmas advents will be shipping in a few weeks, in a couple of weeks. I'm hoping to get them out November 1st. If not shortly thereafter, it'll be that week for sure. They'll be going out. Then after those, the Texas Christmas kits will be going out shortly after. The next update will be November 1st, and it is the Christmas collection. There will be bags, there will be earrings, and there will be yarn, of course. Do you have any plans of when you're gonna get your shop open with some squirrels?
Not right this moment. I gotta fix a few things with my shop before I can reopen it.
Why don't we say we're planning for you to open Black Friday? That gives you like a month and a half.
That'll work.
Okay.
That'll work. Black Friday. Goblin King Designs reopened.
Okay. Do you have anything else to add to shop news? Do you gonna have squirrels or anything else in there?
I will have squirrels.
You should do some antler buttons.
Some antler I have antler buttons already. I will probably have some shotgun keychains. They are wooden shotgun shells that I make. The end of them is the metal bit or the metal primer end off of an actual shotgun shell, completely de-armed, no danger, no threat.
Basically, it's a spent one that they
It's
use.
a spent shell, so there's
Recycling!
No danger. Yeah, it's recycling. But I'll have some more. I should have some more of those, and maybe even some pins. We'll see.
Yep. But squirrels and antler buttons for sure.
Yes.
Then that brings us to the tail end.
Wah wah.
Wah, wah.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
What?
Is it about a butt?
No.
Oh.
Still not about anybody's butts.
Bummer.
Bummer. Yeah. So we have. Shut up.
Bummer.
I got it, but
Okay.
y'all, it's Monday night. So, I've been up since like 5:30 this morning because I woke up when he woke up.
If you woke up when I woke up, it was a lot earlier than 5:30.
Okay, well, I definitely woke up at 5:30.
Okay.
Couldn't go back to sleep because the dog, and when he went to put her up, she jumped on the bed.
That was Kiki, by the way.
That was not Kiki.
That was to Kiki.
Really?
Yes. Because I put Rosie in her kennel. Kiki is so confused because we had to move her kennel to make room for Rosie's kennel.
Well, also when Haley like opens my door to go to school, if I like her early mornings, Kiki comes in and gets on the bed with me, just enough to say, "Hey, Mom, wake up! Haley left. I need you up." But then she'll let me go back to sleep for a couple hours because she'll just come out here and lay on the couch.
Yeah.
So she just likes the fact that she can come in and do that. But we have 2 groups, one on Facebook and one on Ravelry. Both of them are Cherry Pie Cottage. However, the one on Ravelry we are shifting away from. So you are better off contacting us through Instagram or through Facebook. Facebook would be better with him because he pays attention to Facebook more than I do. Instagram, I get alerts whenever I have a message. You can also contact me through Etsy. TikTok, possibly. I don't know. Still figuring it out.
I am not on TikTok.
No, he is not. Trying to convince him to, or at least do some with me. I think I'll have better luck convincing him to do TikTok with me, not get his own TikTok. So really we only have one group, and it's on Facebook. We have one on Ravelry, but we're not really doing anything in that.
I don't know the last time I was on Ravelry.
Yeah, I go on there to get like patterns every once in a while. But Facebook, in order to join, you have to answer the 2 questions correctly. They're very, 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 very easy, y'all. It's not hard to mess up. You don't answer them, or you answer them incorrectly, we will not let you in because Facebook is a safety issue.
Yep. Real quick, got about a minute and a half. So here on YouTube, make sure and do the YouTube things: like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, so that way you find out when we put our new episodes up at really random times. Because sometimes we record on Saturdays, sometimes it's Sunday, sometimes it's Monday.
If it's Monday, it's Tuesday, but usually they go up Mondays, bi-weekly, every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. Make sure to help us get to 1,000 subscribers.
Friends.
1,000 friends.
Friends. God is good.
Read your Bible.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.